Hello, and welcome to the War Report. I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW. It's hot, and if you hear my fan, I'm not turning it off. I'm so sorry.
I can't hear it from my end. I also have
Okay.
my fan on, so if you can hear it.
And man, y'all,
I'm also sorry, bro. What you want me to do? It's
I'm not ending it
summertime.
out. You feel me? Like, it's hot.
It's hot, dog. I mean, what can I do? Um, I feel like we need to do like a previously on the war report
Okay.
the intro. Last week you told me that you be doing something during the weekend. You're going to a show.
Yes.
Not just any old show, a wrestling show. And not just
A
any
good
old
show.
wrestling show, a lesbian wrestling show. Hot lesbian action if it's for 2003.
Not
Um,
just a lesbian wrestling show, a lesbian oil wrestling show.
a lesbian oil wrestling show. So, with that being said, let's hear it.
Okay.
Was it a big draw?
Hey, hold
Who was
on.
the most over?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you the picture of the venue. I would
Oh no.
say Full House.
Okay.
Um, Full House. It was fun. It was cool. A lot of people were over. But
I
my
bet.
two, yeah, my two standouts of the whole thing. Honestly, what is it? Last year they had way more performers or
hmm
wrestling matches, so it went on for a really long time. This one, not as many, and the bracket was a little I don't know, something must have happened to one of the wrestlers because one of the wrestlers definitely lost, but she kept being in the like she kept going in the tournament, and I was just like,
Oh, it was a
um,
tournament.
yeah, it's definitely tournament style, but
Ah,
I was just like, Why?" um but the two wrestlers that I was a big fan of during the show was Dyke Tyson.
okay.
Yeah, really. They got
Mike
ability.
Tyson's great.
They got ability for real. If chokeouts was like a thing that they could do during this, it would be very real. They for sure got technique. They're really good. Um, the winner, who I was also a fan of, but also got eliminated in the first round. I don't really know what happened there. Maybe somebody got hurt, and then the show must go on. Um, Bush Wild.
All right.
Um, Bush Wild. So you remember that clip from Total Bellas where Daniel Bryan was just like, "This is how I would wrestle Brock," and he like goes into like this
Like
wild
a
like
bear.
monkey
Yeah,
stance or
the bear.
whatever.
Yeah. She did that.
Nigga, did not think I would be seeing that. Let's be honest. If it like, I think that she got real wrestling ability. Like, it was cool. It was fun. Um,
So
yeah,
wait, so was it a shoot or was it a work?
I think for Bush Wild's first match against Tama Time, we was definitely shooting. We we we
Okay.
we were aiming for wrestling ability. Like, we are going to impress the people with our wrestling ability, and then, we move on from there.
So it
Uh
was it was like it was like pinfalls in a ring, right? One, two, three.
yes. And
Okay.
I would just like to say that they need a whistle because somebody would get pinned and they would keep wrestling, and the ref is just like, stop, stop, stop. Ref needs a
A
whistle.
ring bell? A ring bell?
No ring bell, but there needs to be a ring bell or the ref needs a whistle. Um, that's how it needs to go down. I think they need to be a little more. I still think they need to be a little more clear cut about the rules and stuff like that, because if there's no pinfalls or like whatever, they just do the wilding out, like whoever's louder for the person, they win. And that's how it normally works for the work matches, which Dyke Tyson would have one against fuck. I'm not gonna pull up the Instagram post,
Like
but it was
this
like
is
it was like Fairy something. I'm so sorry, but like Fairy something. They just wanted to have fun. They just wanted to, just show their shit. And I was just like, yeah, it is what it is. Mike Tyson was not playing that shit. I
Like
think,
that was about it.
yeah, they're just like,
Okay.
okay, you could do that. I'm going to pin you. Um,
I'm just now looking at the photo you sent me. This is actually a packed house. It's
hey
actually
man,
mad people in the venue.
hey bro. I'm gonna post it in the chat once we finish this
Uh,
episode. But
also the little kiddie pool being
yeah,
sponsored by Field is also really funny. Everything
yes,
about this is funny, actually.
yeah, Field is the dating app that I use, so that's how I heard about it. And then yeah, Field sponsors the shows and stuff like that. So that's how I you know, well, that's how they just like get to do the tour, I guess. Um,
Incredible.
but yeah, no, it was really cool. There was another man, I wish I could remember all the matches, but it's been like a while. But the finals match where Bushwild would win. Hey man, oiled up Kendall Gray. You feel me? Motherfucker was
Oh
really
shit.
wrestling. Nigga was really wrestling. I said, all right, bro. I said you got it for real. You might gotta outpowered the first match. I don't know what happened to Tama Time. Tama Time was somebody that was also in the one that happened in October, I believe. She was killing it too. I thought she was great. Um Oh,
I gotta
sorry.
find
In
these women
Bushwild,
IGs.
this yeah, I was saying IG.
I need I
Bushwild,
need Bush I need Bushwild's IG.
I feel like Bushwild might be a day them, so I'm sorry about that. But
I need their IG. I need somebody's IG.
yeah.
Whatever pronoun you rocking with.
I think Thomas was Bushwild was private. Hold on, I'm just gonna send you the post and then you could like look at it yourself. What is your Quan? We're just gonna put Quan. Okay. Yeah, no, I had a blast. One of my other friends was there. We met up there. She had a great time. I had a great time. It was really cool, man. It was a lot of fun. Um, Only critiques that I have, the host, whack. Um, let's not get too white people again. Whack, whack, corny.
So what I'm gonna ask, was there commentary?
There wasn't commentary, but there was like announcers and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I don't know if they were nervous in front of other people, but they stumble in reading through the paper. I thought they were
Oh.
corny. They were white. Yeah, they had just like two white, and I was just like, this shit white for real. Music way too loud. The DJ couldn't hear the host when they were saying stuff on the mic, so DJ doing crazy transitions and shit like that. And it'd be like, hey man, we trying to announce people, um, or we're trying to announce that like people, just like sit down on the floor so people in the back could like see and shit like that. Um, that they need to be more clear cut on the rules, man. You feel me? Because sometimes, hey man, randomly we going into sudden death. Fuck it. And I'm just like, I don't know how this works, gang. Um, Ref needs a whistle, and I would say that's about it. It was really cool. Maybe a visual bracket would be very nice. That'd be cool as well. So we just know what matches are up next and what to
First
look
of all,
forward to.
they were winging it like Tony Khan. They couldn't do a visual bracket. They were just doing shit.
Yeah, I expect this from Lesbian Oil Wrestling. I don't $1 billion company that AEW supposedly is. No excuses. Um,
Hey, when I come to LA, I want to go to lesbian oil wrestling.
well, shit,
I'm
it might
pulling
not
up.
happen.
What do you mean not happening?
You could just go to the one in New York.
I'm not going to do it.
Right,
Not for
what
lesbian
is
wrestling.
they 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 have one in Toronto and one in That's closer than LA.
I'm saying if I ever do come to LA, I want to go to the
Shit.
lesbian wrestling show.
Yeah, shit. Okay, I'll keep you posted, I guess. Um, but it was fun. It was cool. Um, they did really something. They did something really cool for the ladies. Uber was also like, hey, if what is it? The show ended like at 11. They're just like, hey, ladies and they them's. If you're worried about getting home safe, don't worry. We got Uber vouchers for all y'all. I said, all right,
Hey,
fire,
okay.
fire.
Nah, man.
Let's
Love to
get
see
these
it.
people home safe. You feel me? Um, yeah, it was cool, and it was like the same week as Anime Expo, so there were like some few people cosplaying and stuff like that. So that was cool. They had like it's also like it was like I never been to the venue before, but there was like a dance floor or whatever. People probably stayed for like that, but I was just like, hey man, I saw the wrestling. I'm out. Oh, funny thing that happened to me. You know, I didn't think they was gonna have any food or catering inside or whatever. So, I hit I go get some food after and I'm waiting in line. You know, I'm I was very respectful before, but they was white. This white bitch. Like I'm at the very back of the line. This white bitch was just like, "Do you know what you're in line for?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Do you know what you're in line for?" And I'm just like, "Yes." What the fuck? And then I don't know. She like walked away, and I guess to talk to somebody. But I was just like, "Bitch, I know what the fuck I'm in line for."
Wait, what were you in line for?
Like I was in line for the lesbian oil wrestling. I was like, "What the fuck you on, bitch?"
Oh.
She's like, "Do you belong here?" Yes, cracker. The fuck is you on? Hey man, I almost turned the fuck up in that. I was like, I'm very respectful right now, man. Anybody that wanted to get close to the action, they were asking people to like sit down or whatever. But if you were gonna stand, just like take a step back. Man, I wasn't putting my knees on that floor, man. I was taking a step back every time. I was very
Hmm.
respectful in the space. You gonna ask me twice, do I know? Bitch, what the fuck you think I'm here
I know
for?
what I'm getting myself into, brother.
I know what the fuck
You
I'm
know
here
what I
for,
mean?
man. I've been to this shit more than you. Yeah, man. Yeah, you could be gay, but you still white. You pissing me off. Um, but yeah, I was just like, what the fuck is this motherfucker on? I'm trying to eat my food in line. White bitch bothering me. Um, but yeah, that's about it. It was really cool though. Um, what is it? Yeah, I don't know what happened. There's a lot of things that was like happening on the show that kind of like just didn't happen. I don't know what that was up with that, but it was cool. They had like a halftime performance. I was like, I ain't trying to see that, man. Um, Venues need to stop having halftime live performances. That should be whack. Um, yeah, that's about it. Hey, they have it in New York, they have it in Toronto. Um, let's get physical wrestling. Just be very
Let's get
respectful in the
physical.
just be very respectful in the space. Don't be that weird dude. And then next time they come to LA, I see in the caption, no niggas. And I'm just like, no men. Yeah, don't be weird like that. I mean, it's ran by black people, so that shit cool. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at the photo. I mean, I didn't see too many
um,
masculine looking people in the crowd from the photo I'm looking at.
it's ran by two. What is it? It says produced by Zelo and Grace, Grace Cape Verde. Shout out to them. Um, and I don't know what Zane is, but they black. It's made by black people, so support black wrestling. You feel me? Fuck that fourth rope shit. Um, but yeah, if you listen to the pod and you a day them, you're queer, you
Tell them
know,
Cyrus sent you.
yeah, tell them I said you. Maybe they'll sponsor the pod. You let me do commentary. Nah, don't let me do I'm very
No, you can't be competent.
when I'm in these spaces, I try to be as visible as possible. I think I was like one. I think I saw like two other like dudes in there, and and then they might not even be like assigned
That's
male
what I'm
experts. You
saying.
feel
That's what I'm
me?
saying.
So
Yeah.
it don't even fucking matter. You feel me? What is it? Back in Miami when my friends used to go to like queer events and shit like that, and it'd be like no straight people. They just be like, hey man, just say you trans. I'd be like, that's weird, bro. That's
I don't
really
think you're allowed to do
fucking
that. What's the rule?
well, like they
Can you
they
do that?
they're not gonna check me, but I'm just like, hey
Or
man,
you check your trans license?
I'm
Your
not,
paperwork
I'm
good?
not, I'm not, I'm not that thirsty to be in the space. You feel me? Just let me just stay home and watch wrestling, man.
You know the rules. If you wasn't invited, don't ask to come.
You
You
feel
know what I
me?
mean?
But I paid my ticket to Lesbian Oil Wrestling, so I'm welcome. But yeah, no, it's cool. It happens in New York and Toronto. Let's get physical wrestling. Shout outs to them. Um, yeah, shout out to Field. Uh, the Field sponsor was like there, and they gave her a championship belt, and I thought that was really cool.
A field
Uh,
championship?
the Let's Get Physical championship. They got like another one, and I was just like, hey man, making belts ain't cheap. So they made one just to give it to the Field employee. I was like, that's cool, man. Um, I hope they blow up. You feel me? Um, and production goes up to the roof. But I know I have nothing else to say, but I know people were really waiting for the review, which was very funny. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it.
You did a good job.
Yeah.
That sounds like a hell of an event.
I need a black I we need black host. Um Black host and turn down the music. That's all. Brackets. But yeah, that's all I did this week. Shit cool. This week, my friend dropped an album, so we gonna turn up for that. That's about it.
Hey,
Uh Video games or video games. I mean, I'm what is it? I'm hyped as shit for Marvel Rivals season 9, boy. We back. Gamma Squid back. Demon home.
I haven't played in a very long. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. I'm back on that. Um, I haven't touched Marvel Rivals in a long time. I'm probably gonna get college football. And there's a lot of controversy going on with the game,
I
and
mean,
I get it.
hasn't there always been a controversy with college football?
Um, I mean, there was a period in time with likeness and all that stuff. As far as the college players go, they kind of got that situation handled. Currently, the drama with the college football game is that they're putting microtransactions in single player modes. So like in 2K, when you create a player,
You
you can
get
use
that VC.
microtransactions. Yeah, you can get the VC to make a guy better. Which in a situation like that, you're using that character
Online.
online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if I'm doing a dynasty mode and I want to get my all the stats for the coach or whatever up to like 90, whatever the fuck it is, you gotta pay pretty much. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like is going on. And the nasty part was, I guess, obviously there's content creators that EA works with to get the information out or whatever. They kind of didn't even tell them about it. So they like the people who are doing content for them are like, oh yeah, this is all this and that. They did like in the pre-release build that they got, it didn't have the microtransactions in them, so they didn't even know about it. So now they're mad about it. Like, yo, you guys like did us dirty, having us,
That's
you know what I mean,
crazy.
having us speak up for this game and speak so highly of this game. Y'all hiding microtransactions, so people are pissed off. The last thing you want to do is break the trust of your
Core
your
fan base,
customer,
right?
your core fan base. The thing with the football games are they're gonna sell regardless though, just because people
It's
love football
football.
games. Yeah, and they're the only game in town because they have the exclusivity rights. So they're not. Well, I mean, what niggas ain't gonna not play? You know what I mean? My thought on microtransactions is I just don't usually don't pay for them for the
Yeah,
most
I
part.
don't.
I,
Um,
so it doesn't really affect me too much, but I can totally understand why people would be
what
turned
is
away
it?
from that.
I remember when Devil May Cry 5 came out and people were just like, there's microtransactions, but like the microtransactions are for like more orbs.
Skins. Oh,
No, it's
okay.
just like orbs, like the in-game currency, orbs, blue
Yeah.
orbs and shit like that. And I was just like, that's if you're trash. That's it. That's if you garbage and you can't farm for real. Like this is like
Yeah.
I was just like, that's a microtransaction that can easily be ignored. So
Yeah.
if it's a microtransaction that could easily be ignored or just like, this shit don't matter, then like I don't care for real.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, that kind of sucks if you're like, hey, I want to do this dynasty thing and then you can't. Or like you
I
can't play
think that one
effectively.
I think that one not as crazy as the Road to Glory mode, which is like the my player version of the college football game. But the only thing with the college football game is you only got 4 years of college. So like
Hmm.
you got to pay whatever it is to get if you want to get your guy to be the highest level possible. You got to pay because allegedly there's like the progression system's like very very slow, and you gotta get it in a limited amount of time. So it basically kind of like forced you to pay money to get if you want to get your guy to be a 99 or whatever the fuck.
Hmm.
I don't really play that mode, so it wouldn't really affect me. But yeah, like I said, I would totally understand why people would be turned off by that. Um, yeah, just I think just really scummy stuff from EA, but EA, that's what they do.
Yeah, that's how they get down.
It was only a matter of time. EA and 2K, they are just greedy, shameless companies because they're really the only game in town. They have people they can do what they want pretty much, and people are gonna buy it, including me. I'll be the idiot this week.
Niggas that I'm part of the problem.
I'm part of the
Don't care.
problem.
Don't care. Um, I mean, yeah. Uh, but yeah, I'm excited for Rivals, man. Like, they're doing this thing where like every team up,
Yeah, it's available. I saw that.
yeah, every team up is available, and if you have like the anchor of that team in your comp, then your team up is boosted. So I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a cool way to like balance everything. Um,
Not even that, to give you so many different play styles teams can use now. Like there's so many more options when you do it that way. I'm sure people will find out the meta regardless, but you know what I
cause
mean?
shit. Hey man, I tell these niggas good luck, man. I've been playing a lot of heal pool right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard he's
I
OP. I haven't
I
played last.
I heard what is it? Recently niggas on TikTok just been because Deadpool is like all three classes. Like there's a tank version DPS, and people
Yeah.
are just like the heal pool or strat pool ass, like terrible. And I was just like,
Mm.
them niggas probably trash. Let's see what it do. I'm having a blast. I haven't had this much fun since I picked up Ultron. So
Mm.
shit's
The la
sick.
last I played was when I want to say when Daredevil came out. That's the last time I played. I feel like it's been a long time. So, I know a lot of characters been out since then. I saw the Jubilee trailer. She looks low key kind of OP, but she looks
My
fun.
thing, my thing is that like I was watching the same thing too, and like yeah, you see the Jubilee footage or whatever in the trailer. People's like, oh my gosh, she does so much damage, nigga. In a game, you're not hitting that many headshots back to back to back. Like, please, nigga, your aim not like that. Most people aim is not like that. And no way you're just standing still or not strafing or like using any of your movement abilities. So like
Yeah,
in the trailer, like Jubilee's just like beaming down Thor, and it's just like,
moving. Yeah,
what? As Thor, when are you not swinging your hammer? Pause.
actually, I'm gonna download Marvel Rivals right now.
Like what is it? A lot of people are like in some people get like early access and they're like in the training room and they go into the
Yes.
bots and then just beaming them down and be like, oh my god, that's so OP. You're not like that. You're not like that. Most niggas not like that. You beaming down the bot and being like, oh my god, this character's so OP. Just shut the fuck up. Leave me the fuck alone. Um, my overall thoughts is that I love that all the I love that everybody's getting like their team up stuff. Um, I think that's great. I think that healers I think healers and some tanks like they have like an offensive team up and then a defensive team up. I think that's really cool. I'm starting to see a lot of people are getting more like push back, like bouncing back sort of abilities. I think that's cool. Because if everybody's gonna have their team up, dive is still gonna be as is gonna be super fucking crazy. So I think it's cool that a
Yeah.
lot of healers and strategists are getting like pushback abilities or like res abilities and stuff like that. Like I know a lot of people are just like, oh, we got like res comps, blah blah this and that. And I think I as of right now, just what I like seen so far and with the math in my head and everything, I think everything balances out. Um who are we banning in comp is the big question that's going around right now. And I'm gonna just say, you let Hulk or Namor through, I'm face fucking you.
Wow.
Gamma Squid beaming that ass. Um, yeah, we I don't really like to depend. I don't really depend on the team up. I don't really care about the team up when I play Namor. Because I'm just like, if you need the team up, you ask. Um, but now that I got it on me all times, come on now, catch this nigga. Squid going dummy in the back line. Yeah, so I'm excited for that.
I used to hate the Gamma Squid. I didn't used to hate that.
Gamma Squid crazy, bruh.
That shit was
I thought Ice Squid was kind of crazy, but Gamma Squid's nuts, bro. So I'm glad that it's back. I was joking. I was just like, bring Gamma Squid back, and then they brought back every team up. I was like, all right, slow down, slow down. um, Friday Warframe TennoCon. You know, I am in there. I'm hoping for a very big update because I'm not gonna lie, last two updates not really like that.
Wait, what are you talking about? What you
Warframe.
say? Oh, Warframe. Okay.
Yeah. The past two like updates, they weren't like major expansions. They were just like two different like one was like a whole new game mode that kind of sucked, but the frame was really good. And the most recent one, they enhanced the game mode, but then they had to kind of nerf it. So now nobody wants to play the game mode. And the new Warframe is like mid at best.
Mhm.
Um, I don't have much playtime with them. I don't really enjoy playing them like that. So I hope that the next update is like the really big update and we get that in like December. Um, but I do get a free Prime and they're gonna drop the hornball skin for it. I already got my credit card ready.
Hey yo, speaking of hornball skin, bro, that Captain America Marvel Rivals
Come
skin,
on, man.
that was
Come on,
ridiculous.
man. What is
That's
it? We get cheeked up Mantis, cheeked up Rogue, cheeked up Emma. You know, everybody getting bikinis, all the girl.
look, I have no problem with that. They tried to turn
Captain America want to slang a little dong in his bag.
no. They turned that man into Girth Master for no reason. It wasn't
Come
even that
on,
serious, bro.
Girthmaster is crazy ball knowledge. Crazy ball knowledge, son.
that and to make it work, they nerfed it. They nerfed my man's
Yeah,
meat,
then they
and
circumcised them,
it
bruh.
still looked crazy. That's how you
Like,
know it was comically oversized. That was ridiculous.
come
You can
on,
see it from the
man.
back, huh?
Let the super soldier have the super soldier meat, bruh. What's wrong with it? Let the girlies
Look,
eat.
I have no problem with the equal opportunity
Goons.
Gooner game Gooner skin. Like I get it. That was just too much. That was cartoon. That was like
Come
you know
on, that's too much for you.
remember the Dead or Alive game? That is too much for me. Absolutely.
That's too much for you, Joe. Hey,
um,
them nightcap videos been fucking killing me, bruh.
bro, when Ocho Cinco pulled out the damn plug, I said you
He
were
pulled out the butt
what?
plug and nipple clamps. I said, "Come
I
on,
said,
man.
nigga, what are you
Do y'all
on?
talk about sports?"
I do like Nightcap. That's a good show. I really do enjoy it.
Hey, man, I just
I've enjoyed
yeah,
their soccer commentary.
this why this can't be a video pod, bruh. I'm turning it to
I
Ocho.
told you, bro, if you pull out the plug mid,
Come
I
on,
swear to God, I swear to God,
Quan. What you know about this? And then I
ah,
pull out. You know, what's so funny. I sent you that clip, and you said, "Please don't pull out no butt plug on the stream, right?" That's or
please,
on the pod. That'd be crazy. That's not the place for that.
it's not.
I hang out with my friend earlier today. She's an influencer, and we go out to eat. We go back to her place, and then she was this shit is on the dinner table.
Come on, bro.
She got sent some toys from Bellissa, which is just like a toy brand or whatever, and they were just like, "Yeah, we sent you some stuff. Can you do a video on it?" Honestly, they sent the shit without her doing the video on it, and I was just like, "That's crazy. They just giving these shits away. These shits must
Giving
cheap
it
as
out,
fuck to
bro.
make." And
You
she
know,
said,
she's called 5 cents to make in China.
"You feel me?" And she said, I unwrap it. She was like, "Oh, you can just like unwrap them. Let's see what it do." And she said, "That's too much for me. You can have it." And I said, "I don't want this." Uh, it's a vibrator. I was just like, "I have no need for this." She said, "That's the communal joint."
The communal joint.
I said, "That's crazy, bro. I don't need this." I said,
You know what?
you got a paper head bag I can hold it, like cover this in, keep this
You
shit
can bring it
discreet.
outside.
Yeah. I had to, hey Joe, look what my friend just got me, Joe. How I log off.
I log off.
When Joe
Shout
said
out
how I
to
log,
Joe, man.
dog, I don't know who the fuck Joe is, bro. But
Oh,
hey,
you
man,
don't know ISO Joe?
I don't know ISO Joe, bro. But they
Oh
need to
man.
stop doing the freak out shit around him, bro.
No, I don't know if you ever seen the clip with Deion Sanders. It's the funny. I forgot what Shannon
I
Sharp
may have
said.
seen it.
It is absolutely insane. And the disgust, the look of the smile Deion Sanders had to the look of disgust within 10 seconds is it's so funny.
Uh,
I don't think
I
he
don't.
ever came back to the show after that either.
I don't know
He
what we was
never
talking
came
about before.
back.
I don't know what we was talking about before, but my favorite clip right now on Nightcap is when they was talking about golden showers, and Ocho was just like, "Oh hell no!" Out of all the shit he be doing, and then he was just like, and then he starts inquiring more and more about it, and then you can tell that he about to try it. Like, he was like, "Where the
This is sick.
Shannon? Where the fuck you try that out, man? The tub, the tub." He was like, "What?" And you can see the gears kicking where he about to go try.
All of them niggas too
It took,
old and too horny, bro. Everybody
it
gotta
took
calm down.
it took him like very little convincing. He just needed to know the time and place to try it. I
Oh
think
man.
yeah, them niggas is too old, but I think this black man be as freaked out as you can in a very responsible way. You don't need to be R. Kelly, man. Live your truth. You know, they say it's white people shit. Why is it only got to be white people shit? Some of the shit be fun, Joe.
Every time I think you remember, this is not the podcast for this, but yeah, I can't do the golden shower. You know what I mean? It ain't in my bag. But
And
anyway, we got wrestling to talk
hey,
about.
Shannon Sharp wilding for that one. I wouldn't have brought that one to the table, bro.
Something you can keep to yourself. You know, some things
You
can
feel
be
me?
kept in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
That's the shit, bro. Fucking Ocho pulling out butt plugs and nipple clamps. Why do you have that
Where the
in
decorum?
arm's
You know
reach?
what I mean? Yeah,
Why is that in
exactly. Why
arm's
is that?
reach?
Why is that off
Nigga,
camera right next to you? What are you doing?
nigga record the pod from his dungeon, bro. Somebody check on Ocho, man. Um, but yeah, that's the fun talk. Let's get into wrestling, man. Um, there's a lot of talk about Jungle Boy's contract status, and to that, excuse me, I say, who cares?
Well, they announced on Dynamite that he is signed, so he resigned. So
Yeah, I'm just
good
like,
for him.
get like you weren't going anywhere else.
Yeah, I couldn't see him going to WWE, not with whatever he got going on with Punk, and I just don't think he would really fit in WWE. He's very, I mean, I don't think he's not
Bro,
a
that
very
nigga,
big
he
guy.
sucked.
I mean, I'll go look past, but
I would go look past it.
this is the thing though with WWE. They'll sign ex WWE guy, AEW guy. I still don't know why they signed Lexus King. That must have been a favor. His daddy must have somebody in the
His daddy,
hiring
bro.
pool. Somebody within the hiring pool must have been real cool with his dad or something like that. I don't know who it was. Maybe Triple H and Brian Pillman had a good relationship. I don't know, but probably not actually. Not thinking about it, but
That's funny as shit, bro. Yeah, his dad must have got him connections. You sure, Quan?
that's the only thing I can think of because he's not there. He's never been good. So I mean, so like they hired Sean Spears again for whatever reason. Like they'll just hire people just because they were over there. Not out the realm of possibility. But I just felt like Jack Perry himself. He's just very small. I just don't really know what he would do in WWE.
Job, because he's small and can't work.
Because even like Ricky Saints is kind of small, but he got like a little like height to him. I feel like he didn't look crazy out there. I feel like Jack Perry would look crazy out there. How tall is Jack Perry? Let me look it up.
Somebody
I feel
said
like
he's 5'6".
I might be discrediting his height. He was standing next to what was that little guy, Marco Stunt for a long time. Jack Perry.
And then he's standing in front of the giant that's Luchasaurus.
He is 5'10". He don't look 5'10".
He don't look 5'10".
I'm just going off Wikipedia. Wikipedia said 5'10".
They gave him the Adam Cole height, bro.
They gave him that includes the lips in his boots.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he don't look no 5'10". Either way, that's kind of small for a wrestler. There's a lot of big dudes in wrestling.
Yeah,
um,
5'10", 160. That's like Gargano kind of size.
mhm. Um,
It'd be
but
rough.
yeah,
It'd be rough.
yeah. But I was
But
just
yeah,
like,
but
hey
like
man, y'all can keep that shit to yourselves, man. We on this side, we ain't got no interest for Jack Perry for real.
they they would have put him in NXT. He would have been in Birthright. I already know.
Man, that motherfucker would have been in on
I I
Evolve.
I, I know his daddy wasn't a wrestler, but his daddy was. He's second generation. He's still second generation Perry. You feel me? That's close enough.
As if that as if that means something in wrestling.
Dad, dad did something. I
As
like
if that means something
90210.
in wrestling. But I mean, it is
Hey,
what it is. I'm not.
Holyfield's kids out there.
He ain't in Birthright.
What if they put him in there? Holyfield worked at remember? Oh yeah, you were watching that
Shit,
when
at least
I'm
that's
about to say
combat. At least that's combat
when
sports. You feel me?
when Evander Holyfield and Matt Hardy had a segment. That's Saturday Night Main Event.
Legacy.
Yeah, niggas be doing shit, bro. One day we gotta just have a discussion about Vince just doing shit.
Man, I don't have to. There's already a bunch of weird YouTube channels dedicating their life to it. So we ain't gotta talk about it for real. Um, I don't know what else unless you want to talk about CM Punk coming back on Raw.
Um, I did not watch Raw. I heard it was actually a
Oh,
good episode. I
episode's
didn't I
fire.
didn't see it. Him coming back in Chicago, winning the WWE Championship. Honestly, I didn't really see it coming. I
Mm,
figured he would come back. I didn't think he'd come back and win a championship. I thought they were going to go through with the Cody getting the title back.
yeah.
If not on that Monday, with before at some point before SummerSlam, he was going to get the title back. Um, so yeah, it was a cool surprise. I like when take a little risk and switch shit up. Punk, he looked good. He looked like he got some rest. Been in the gym. He like shaved that chest hair though. He looked crazy. Um,
Come on, man.
but other
So
than
that's
that,
a that's the HRT, man.
he lied to you. The HGH.
You feel me? That's
About
that
that
gas,
shit.
brother.
Yes. Um, I think people were really kind of hyping up that gym pick. I, as someone who
Well,
goes to the
he
gym,
just got he had a good pump. You feel me?
not only do you have a good pump, but so a lot of gyms have a certain lighting where it makes your muscles look bigger than what it really. Like the gym I go to,
They got
I
the
mean, have my
illusion
arm.
mirrors.
It'd be like, the mirrors and the lighting in there, it making my arms look crazy. I'm like, then I go home, I'm like, they don't look the same no more. But
Shit, that's how they get you back in the gym. You gotta
if I
feel
get
like
right
you really
back,
on it.
I'm looking at myself like, damn. And then I go home, I'm like, yeah, okay, it wasn't. Yeah, so like that picture that was going around, I knew that wasn't exactly what he gonna look like when he came back, but he did look good. I'd rather him come back like that than when he came back in that collision looking sick.
Look at
Um, he looked
bald and
crazy.
sickly, man.
Balls and sick. He didn't go going through it, boy.
Uh,
Uh,
I don't think there was ever it like if you compare him to how he looks in WWE versus AEW in this run in WWE, there is no point in AEW where he looked like a healthy human being.
I would say when he first came in, he looked pretty healthy.
Mm-mm. That boy,
I gotta go look
he
again.
he real deal lit out of practice, which he probably was.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. Yeah, I guess he. I don't know how active he was in the gym at that point. Probably not. I mean, I'm sure he was like just working out, but not working out to the level when like he was an active competitor. Probably that first match he had with Darby. He was like, "Damn, I gotta hit the gym though."
um, but yeah, no, I thought it was a great match. I think you should watch it.
I heard it was good. Yeah,
Yeah, no, when Sami Zayn came out and he was talking all that shit, I was in the voice chat and I saw the window, what is it, the shit roll up, and it was part. I said, "Hey, Sammy, GG's gang." It's been good, but no, they had a banger.
they have good chemistry. I like the match they had. Was it early
Yeah.
this year or was it early last year?
Oh, I don't know. Have
It
they
was
wrestled before
they
for
had
AEW?
yeah, they had. I think they had a couple. Remember that? Remember like that era of like Raw where like they had to have them fire main events like back to back to back to back.
No.
I don't know if it was early last year or early this year, but either way, it must have been early this year. But I remember him and Sammy having a really good match, and I think like
Yeah,
Seth and
no.
Sammy had a really good match or something like that. Yeah, but
I sorry, I don't remember that era. But yeah, no, they was cool. I think the only thing right now, and I think a lot of people pointed it out. You'll notice it when you see the match. The move thief, the 2K move thief.
move thief.
Niggas are abusing that shit right now, bro.
That's when you know it's a proper WWE title match when
Yeah.
when the move thief come out. That was the Rock's favorite
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry to spoil the match, but what is it? Sammy doing GTSs? Stop that, please, bro.
Didn't
Please
look good.
stop. Um, I mean, there's a lot of other things I think about the match, but you haven't seen it yet, so it is just is what it is. But um, it was cool. I enjoyed it a lot. Um, I'm looking forward to Friday, so should be cool. Should be cool. All right, let's get into AEW Beach Break. Did you watch AEW this week, boss?
I literally finished it an hour ago.
Okay, cool, because I finished it
So yes.
30 minutes ago.
All right, there we go. That's
Um,
how prepared we are.
I mean, shit, for fresh mind right now.
Yeah.
The hatred is fresh right now. So,
Yeah,
um,
actually, I really like this show. I thought this was actually a really good episode of TV.
I I think there's a few things I would go without, and most of my criticisms has as it's mostly always been for AEW is not really the in-ring stuff. Like some of the in-ring stuff does bother me, and there's one in the Kyle Fletcher and Takesta match where I was just like, "What the fuck what are you doing?" Um, but like it's just like the story of it all and why we're doing things, or like the purpose of a lot of stuff. But we got Tommaso Ciampa versus Jericho. He defeats Jericho. I have no real thoughts on this. I I think it's fine that Jericho's coming back and just losing, but I don't know if like the losing is helping anybody because he lost to Ricochet and Ricochet hasn't been on Dynamite in a minute.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
Is he
Tomo
hurt? I
I
think he
don't
might be
think
hurt or something.
I
He's not
don't think
hurt?
so. I actually don't think
Okay.
so. And Tommaso Ciampa, he was barely on Dynamite as is. Um, so I don't think anything's really gonna turn around for him. And I know it's
Yeah.
Jericho, and he's been gone for a really long time. So like I say this with an asterisk, is that like the win over Jericho means a lot less if you're just gonna keep losing to guys. And then also if you do not and if you don't follow up with with these guys. Because I foresee Jericho getting more TV time and then losing to the next guy than Tommaso Ciampa or Ricochet getting more TV time. I know that for a fact with Ricochet, like because Ricochet just hasn't been around.
Yeah. I feel like Tony Khan really likes Ciampa. And I think he wants him on TV, but doesn't really know. He doesn't really know what to like. I don't think he has any like long term plans for Ciampa, but he just wants him on TV. He feels like that's just his guy to have on TV. You know what I mean? He always has that one guy where he's like, okay, I'm gonna
But
put you
he's
on
not
TV
on
every
TV
week.
a lot.
I think Ciampa's been on Dynamite more than he hasn't been.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Like he definitely has been on Dynamite
He's been a
more.
presence on the shows. I feel like
Yeah, even if he's
one
not
way or
wrestling,
another.
there's at least like a backstage segment.
Yeah, he's around. Um,
Let's see if he
that being
sticks
said,
with
I
me.
I actually like this match. I like the finish. I liked it that they incorporated the sand into the
Yeah.
finish, getting it in the ring, and then having them hit him with the Mr. Fuji to the eyes. I thought that was a creative finish. I like that. Yeah, it was surprisingly a pretty fluid Jericho match. He didn't. I don't remember him particularly looking bad in it.
Yeah, I mean,
I also appreciate that this was the only match with blood, if I'm not mistaken. Once the main
E-
event did,
I don't know. There was no blood
they
at the
they
end there.
they did the stair spot, and no one else did any kind of spots like that for the rest of the show. And it gave it more impact. That's what I appreciate. I don't mind them doing like stair spots or anything like that and with blood and stuff. But if every match has it, it really doesn't do much for me. But if it's just for this match and that was it and it warranted it for just based off their feud, I had no issue with that. I really did enjoy this match. That was actually one of the better Jericho matches he's had since he's been back for sure.
Hmm.
But in some time, yeah, I think Ciampa looks good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm Johnny Gargano, I don't know his contract's up.
You
I'd
want me
probably
to
head
go to
over to
AEW?
AEW. I would probably head over there. I don't know what this gimmick he's doing on SmackDown is. I don't get it. It's
Uh,
been months.
this a Triple H ooh
It,
boy
yeah,
with Gargano?
this is a ooh boy because I don't know what they've been doing with Gargano for the last when did Ciampa leave? It's been like 6 months, right?
Probably.
Yeah, he been. I mean, Gargano's been doing his gimmick for 6 months, and I don't. We still don't know why. He's just there. Even when they had him like doing stuff with Sammy, I feel like it's still not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Like
he was
I
just
don't
like
get any of
venting to
this.
Sammy.
Yeah, I don't get any of it. Unless he's about to be like Sammy's like henchman, but does Sami Zayn be the henchman of all people? Like I don't know. It is
I
I
mean,
don't
why
get it.
not?
But if I'm Johnny, I would say yeah, put DIY in the tag division. Um,
Hey man,
and it'll give them something to do. The tag division can use it because they don't really have that many teams.
I mean, they got a lot of teams. Niggas just suck.
But I'm saying I don't have any teams that like people care about. I think DIY shows up. I'm assuming New Day's coming in sooner than later. Um, so let's spice some shit up in their
I
tag
forgot
division.
that New Day
I
was a
think that's their weakest
possibility.
division right now is their tag division. So
Surprisingly enoug.
And FTRs it seems like they're taking time off. Um,
Oh, good. They stunk it up for like several months, so let's get them the fuck out of here. Um, I mean, I don't really care where Gargano goes, so it just is what it is.
I just had that thought because we were just talking about how we don't really know what Champ is gonna do. I
Hmm.
think if you want to, I think
Just
that'd be
have
beneficial for
re
both
re
Champ and Gargano if you just
re-rock that
throw him
NXT
over.
shit, baby.
Fuck it. At this point, fuck it. It's better than whatever Gargano's doing now.
Yeah. Um, MJF and Osprey, they have like a heated face to face. I mean, the promo itself was just like very whatever. And then from both guys was very whatever. And then when the spit to the face happened, I said, ugh.
So I guess. But I guess
Um
it would lead. I mean, it would lead to what happened later on in the main event. So I understand why. I don't know
the
the spitting the face seemed a little extreme, but I was like, you know what? Whatever.
the not necessarily.
It wasn't a necessary thing to happen on the show.
Well, no, 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 well, I don't think that the fight that they would have here would be the effect to the finish.
Yeah,
Um, because like, Osprey
that
would
could have
beat
happened
on
anyway.
yeah, well, yeah, Osprey would beat up on MJF and then he would come do the match perfectly fine. As if
Yeah.
like none of that happened. And
Well, they
then
were just
yeah,
kind of punching and kicking. It wasn't nothing crazy.
I mean, if let's fight and have it mean something. You feel me? But yeah, that happens, and then yeah, like Osprey coming and taking the ring away, like that could happen without this segment happening.
Yeah, it wasn't
Um,
necessary, but it didn't really like
and
hurt anything either.
yeah, no,
It's a thing that happened.
it didn't. I was just like scoffing at the spit in the face thing. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Um, AEW International Championship match. Kyle Fletcher. Does he? This is the first time he has this title, right? Correct?
Yeah, because he held the TNT for a minute, and then
Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was.
then he wanted it again, right? Oh no, he had the Continental.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say he
he
regained, but I don't really
yeah.
know what title lineage is
So
this one is.
he's won all the mid card titles now, all six of them.
Mid mid card god,
Yeah, he is
bruh.
the mid card guy. He should. I just don't under. You know what? I'm not gonna get into it.
And man, they had an opportunity. Well, the one time that they like had an opportunity for, Fletcher to actually do something, it was
Yeah,
probably
he
at the
should be.
worst time.
Yeah, he should be mixing up with the main event guy. We got to be honest. I just don't understand why he's not.
It's so
It
crazy
doesn't make
because
sense
like
to me.
he like he's not he don't brush up with any of like the main event
He
guys
doesn't. He
or
doesn't.
not
doesn't
or not even like what I don't think just work with me. I don't think where Kyle Fletcher right now is high on the mid card, even as a champion, because I think that like people like Swerve, Bandito, Brody
I
King,
would. I
those are
would say
your
Spurs
guys.
the main event guy though. He's
Yeah,
because he at least he's brushing up on the main event. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. But like
If he's not in it.
that like threshold of guys. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
that threshold of guys. Like he's not in that orbit ever.
No, he's in that
So
Don
like
Callis orbit, bro.
you are a mid card guy. You're not mixing it up with any of the heavy hitters in that mid card division and people who honestly get a lot more than you.
And here's the
Like
thing though. Here's the thing. He wrestling against a guy who also should be brushing up with the main event guys and isn't.
the Don
Both of them
Callis
are
family,
baffling to
yeah,
me.
like the Don Callis family like orbit, it really like brings you down to like the mid of the mid card.
Yeah, it's hurting him being involved in that. That's why
So,
I hate that for Kevin Knight, man. I really do, because it's gonna be the
mhm.
same thing.
Ooh, and we don't get as a stupid ass Kevin Knight, but this match itself, these niggas wanted to kill each other. They were going hard, they was going crazy. This is my favorite match on the show.
Hmm.
Um, I like this one a lot. Your thoughts before I talk about the finish?
No, I think they have good chemistry. Kyle Fletcher is gonna do his Kyle Fletcher thing where he's gonna piss me off, but outside of that,
Hmm.
it was a good match. I had no real issue with it. Yeah, it's definitely that kind of like um New Japan esque style of
Hmm.
match where they're doing like shit on the apron and throwing niggas off the apron and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. All right. So the finish, Kyle does a brainbuster on the turnbuckle. What is it? He does something before that, but I forget what it was. But he does a turn.
I forgot.
He does a brainbuster on the turnbuckle. Pins Takeshita. 1, 2, 3. Takeshita kicks out at 4. Nigga, please. You took a finisher, kicked out, got hit with the brainbuster on the apron, and then you pull in the Bobby Fish? Fuck you, dog. Oh my
Well, first of
God.
all, you got to remember this is also
Fuck
the company
off.
where this is also the company where a pile driver on the steel stairs is a transitional move. So, I think the power scaling in AEW is on a different level, bro.
This shit is so fucking crazy, bro. Like they're doing a lot of shit on the apron, off the apron, all that sort of shit. When I see shit
Yeah,
like that, AEW have watered that shit down bad. So
yeah, they do it a lot.
When Takesha's doing like the bastard driver onto the apron, I'm just like, I've seen Fletcher do. I mean, I've seen Osprey do the Styles Clash on the apron and off the apron, and it was a transitional move. This shit not moving me.
Yeah,
But for this nigga to take the brainbuster on the apron and then kick out at 4, I'm glad it was a finish, but the kick out at 4, I was like, get fucking real. Get fucking real. Oh my God. Just sell the shit. Just sell it. Please.
that fighting spirit, baby.
At 4, and the kick out at 4 makes me think that this bullshit is going to continue. Why? Because when you're in a Don
Yeah.
Callis fucking black void, you stay in that bitch.
Yep.
Great match. Crazy, what I would say post match. And then Mick Foley comes out.
He gonna wrestle, isn't he?
He's definitely gonna wrestle.
He gonna wrestle.
Um, I guess if Mick
So,
Foley
so he's
wrestles.
obviously gonna be wrestling somebody in the Don Callis family. Who would you, if you had to guess, it'd probably be who? Who would probably be the safest for him to work with?
Honestly, fuck the safest. I want him to wrestle. Uh, oh shit, what's his name? Mark Davis.
I could absolutely see that match happening. Actually,
I
I could.
I I want
Tony
him to
loves
wrestle
Mark
Mark
Davis, man.
Davis, and I want all the bells and I
Well,
well,
it's
we're
gonna be
probably
bells
gonna
and
get
whistles.
a
It's gonna be a
yeah, we're
street
gonna get
fight.
a lot of bells and
It-
whistles, yeah, and street fight and shit like that.
it's
But
gonna be a match where he didn't have to take a lot of bumps.
no, I want him
So
to bump.
he's like 90 years old. He's not bumping.
If he's 90 years old, then he should be in the fucking wrestling ring. How about
Okay,
that?
yeah, that's true, but I'm not disagreeing with that. But I'm
No,
telling you what's gonna
you
happen. It's
if
going to be
you
a street
if
fight.
you if you're gonna enter this wrestling ring, you're gonna get treated like a wrestler and you're gonna get thrown around like the dumbass you are. You don't need to be wrestling. And if they're gonna waste Kyle Fletcher's time with him
The-
actually wrestling Mick Foley in a street fight,
I
oh
don't think it'd be Fletcher.
fucking brother. Andrade lures the Don Callis family into a trap, and then Kevin Knight comes out, cuts a promo, and he's just being like, "Yeah, and I want and I got my eye on the title. You stupid Negro, you had a claim to the title. You had a very viable argument, but you wanted to attack Darby instead of just leveraging that you beat MJF before. You don't get to look at that title, you dumb fuck. You are stuck with wrestling Darby Allin now. That's the stupid shit that booking got you in. Do not be cutting promos about wanting a shot at the title. You had a legitimate claim to the title because you beat MJF in the past, but you wanted to beat on Darby Allin for a very stupid reason. And y'all still haven't concluded that feud.
They haven't had the match yet, right? I'm assuming it'll be at Redemption or whatever.
Yeah, they still haven't had the match yet. Pay-per-view was like 2 months ago, or approaching 2 months ago. Like the fact that you want to the fact that you want to claim to the title now with a very clear new champion coming soon, you don't get and then you're gonna be like, yeah, I beat MJF before, so I get to challenge Kenny Omega. You stupid fuck. You don't. Oh my god, booking is so fucking terrible. Um,
Speaking of Andrade, I know they be calling. I know they be calling Jay Uso Yeet Man, or they'll say they flanderize.
catchphrase merchant.
Yeah, or they say they flanderize Io Sky or whatever they be saying. But like, bro, if hey, look, if Jay Uso Yeet Man, Andrade is how you know, man.
Absolutely, but they like how you know.
How
So
you know?
they
I still think it's funny that it took them what
till his
that
second
was
run to realize that
that
is
was
his
his first.
catchphrase.
That was his first run. I know they mad late on the meme, but if that's all he's gonna be. I mean, Andrade lucky he's a really good worker because man, he, they should be getting more slammer for this how you know thing. This is literally all he said. He's like fucking like Groot.
It's the only thing he says.
It's the only thing he says.
Yeah. I think the catchphrase is fine, but I don't necessarily care for it. And yes, it's very hypocritical that they go dummy stupid for how you know. Um, but they have all these criticisms for you know Jey Uso being a merchant and then Io Sky just being happy, enjoying her time.
No,
Um,
they infantilized her. She's a child now.
yeah, she she
That's what they
she is
said.
she is a child that
Even though every interview I've ever
yeah
seen of Io Sky, nothing seemed different about her. Like she just seems like she's that happy all the time.
yeah, that's it. Like she does
That's just like that's her actual
she does the I'm
personality.
happy face and like or like she has a taunt. God forbid. Like every like it's funny because like AEW's wrestlers have taunts too, but they're just like it just doesn't count. Like for whatever metric, it just doesn't count.
Okay.
A match that didn't need to happen. John Moxley and Will Ospreay they wrestle the Workmen, the Workhorsemen. These
A
guys
team
are
that
full of
probably,
fans.
in my opinion, should be on TV probably, but they're not.
Nah, man, they need Gargano and Ciampa. They need that NXT shit.
They do too. They need both of those actually. I always liked the
They need
workhorse
both of
man.
those actually. I don't know, man. I was like very whatever with the match. Um,
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was necessary, especially not two segments necessary.
yeah. Especially for the killers that are
Yeah,
the
I
Death
mean,
Riders.
you're supposed to be your two
And
killers. You can't beat this jobber tag team that we never see. They
yeah,
didn't even they even got the jobber entrance. They didn't even have the entrance.
yeah, I'm like, whatever, man.
They took a
Uh
commercial break.
if you forgot, Hikaru Shida is your TBS champion.
How could I forget?
I did because I don't really think about Hikaru Shida much. Um
I mean, it's hard to think about it when she ain't there. Out of
it
sight, out of
is.
mind, bro.
That's a lot of people in AEW, you feel me? Um Willow Nightingale, she wins the casino gauntlet match to earn a title shot at AEW Redemption. Let me just get the rant out of the way because I don't really have much thoughts on the match itself. If Willow beats Thekla and then she loses to Mercedes Moné, Willow Nightingale gets another here damn reign so she could job to Monet. This will happen 2 times in the times that she has been in AEW. Let Willow have a substantial title reign, man. Like I'm honestly starting to think that maybe that injury where she vacated the TBS wasn't legit.
Yeah, she lost her smile.
I don't think that title oh yeah, basically. I don't think that injury was legit.
Mm.
Um
I don't think she would do that.
and that would make another transitional champion in AEW after we just had Darby Allin and MJF, but we're gonna get to that as well. Um, because we're probably coming up on a fourth one. But Speedball challenges Mark Davis on Collision for the national championship. Does Don Callis family have all the mid card championships?
Don Callis
TNT.
family has all of the mid card. What are you talking about? It's all TNT
Okay.
champion is Kevin Knight.
Hmm.
The Continental champion is still Moxley, right? Or did he lose it?
Oh no, Moxley's the only like he's the
Okay,
only one that like
yeah.
that's
So
stopping him. And then Kenny Omega versus MJF. Oh wait, do you have thoughts on the women's match or the women's gauntlet?
my same feeling I have with all the gauntlet matches. I feel like they kind of go too long. I'm enjoying them, and I'm like, damn, more people are still coming out. Let's wrap this up. Um, yeah, I have no real thoughts on it. Tech Law commentary was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Okay. Um, Kenny Omega versus MJF. Your thoughts?
Um, it was very much a MGF main event style match. Um, the match itself, I have no real thoughts on it. It was pretty much what I expected to be. The result, I I don't know if I fully understand it. I don't know why we went this choice of
Yo,
Kenny versus
Quan,
Osprey.
they've been planting the seed with Kenny Omega finger wagging week to week whenever he sees them with the Death Riders.
No, I get it. I get it from the kayfabe standpoint. I see the storytelling they were doing. I get that part. Mine is more so on the business standpoint. I feel like the better story would have been Will Ospreay versus MJF, in my opinion. I think Will Ospreay overcoming the biggest heel in the company makes more sense to me than wrestling Kenny Omega because he's already
Who
beat him.
Yeah, and then also, hold on. I just have to find a little stat real quick because I think Kenny Omega hasn't had a match in like several weeks, and then he just wins the title.
Yeah, it's been a minute since he wrestled, if I'm not
Like
mistaken.
all like for several weeks, all he's done has finger wagged at Kenny Omega and be like, I don't like you hanging out with Death Riders.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wrestled at what is it? Forbidden Door. I forgot that match.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
but
like 2 weeks.
I
And
mean,
then and then
we
he
got
wrestled Tony Nese before that,
yeah.
and then he wrestled Bad Dude Tito.
He did wrestle bad, dude. I forgot about that. Well, because I didn't watch it.
That
um,
like this is a path to the title. You beat Bad Dude Tito, Tony Nese, Zack Sabre Jr. While
I
Osprey has
mean,
to like work through the fucking hell in the goddamn whatever the Owen Hart Cup.
yeah. I don't know. I just in my mind, I feel like the story of Osprey overcoming MGF, who's very hard to beat, who doesn't lose a lot. We could probably
Mhm.
count on maybe two hands how many times he's lost over Kenny Omega. I'm like, what's more important, having a banger match, quote unquote banger, or having a story that people can get behind with uh MPF, who I think is one of the few people who are capable of telling a story and getting people to get behind the babyface in that company, especially at the main event level. But you know what? We got time. We'll see where this goes, how they tell the story between um Kenny and Osprey. I did see someone say that this is a theory that Tony Khan wanted to have this match to be like his Brett versus Bulldog in Wembley from '92 SummerSlam,
Mhm.
because it would be, I guess, Brett Canadian, Kenny Canadian, Bulldog English, uh
Yeah,
Osprey. He's not English,
I
but you know what I mean. Like
yeah,
it would be that
I saw people making that comparison where it's just like, oh, they're doing the wrestle, whatever the fuck that
SummerSlam
match was.
'92.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I was just like, you see, this is why teachers say show your work because yes, you are recreating, you know, the very surface level aspect of SummerSlam, that SummerSlam 92. With
yeah.
none of the
But
story, none of the like,
that's what I'm about to say. That
none of the shared history between the two, none of that, because people online will want you to believe that Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega are really good friends when they're fucking
yeah,
not. Their only
yeah. They
shared
barely.
history, their only shared history with each other is that they both associated with Don Callis, and that's fucking it.
As far as the show goes, yeah. As far as what we've seen on these shows over the years, they haven't had a lot of interaction. You know, to compare that between Bulldog and Brett, who are literally like family. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
yeah, that's why that theory I'm not fully on board with. I don't think it might. I mean, it might be inspiration. I don't know. I just feel like I said all that to just say I feel like maybe MGF versus Osprey would have been the better matchup. It also makes me question what the hell is MGF about to do. Um, we still got a few more weeks. We got some time to get there. I asked on Twitter. Some people were saying could be Hangman. Some people were saying it could be Andrade. Andrade would make sense.
Yeah.
Um, since because of the cage match situation. I could probably see it could be MGF Andrade, and then
Mm.
MGF brings his translator guy back.
If that's what makes the people happy, then whatever.
I mean, what else is he gonna do? Unless they make it a triple threat, which I don't think they're going to do. I'd
Hey
rather they
man,
didn't.
you got politicked out your spot, man. I don't care what you do.
MJF didn't take that L for nothing. He gonna get something. I don't know what he gonna get, but he gonna get something. Or unless he
Shit.
doing a movie, unless he doing a movie or
How
something, but
how
even
how how many times we gon' fucking pancake, hot potato the main title?
I don't have an issue with that.
You have no issue with that.
Well, no, because I mean
Four
they've had plenty of long reigns. I think we can go with it. It
four
reminds me
four
kind of
back-to-back transitional champions. You cool with that?
well, if it's four back to back, I wouldn't consider it transitional at that point.
So two is transitional, and then when it's four, is just like whatever.
Yeah, this is kind of what's going on right now. They're moving. This is no different than fucking year 2000 WWE when every just shit was just going back and forth to people.
And man, we done with the 2000s.
I'm just saying, bro. It's not. I don't have that doesn't really bother me too much as far whoever
That
the
that
champion is doesn't really bother me. And more so, I
that
just want to see
that
the
absolutely
story.
bothers me because you're comparing it to 2000s WWE. AEW supposed to be the alternative.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still pro wrestling.
And shit, they like to
You know,
act like they not.
you can only be so alternative. That's the only thing you can do.
Shit, they like to act like they not. But I mean, you kind of hit the nail on the head. Like I don't think the story of Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay is like that compelling because they
Not
don't.
compared to what I think MJF versus Osprey could
Well,
have been.
shit, even compared to that, because they have no real history with one another. Like,
Yeah,
even if you can, even if you consider like the whole history between them, not even like AEW, just like even with like New Japan stuff, they're not in the same faction in New Japan. They weren't even in the same division when they were in New Japan.
yeah,
They can do the hey, you kind of took over my spot when I left. That's not shared history. I stepped up when you left. That's not a shared
yeah.
history thing. You replaced me in New Japan. That's not a shared history thing. For 2 weeks now, Omega's been backstage finger wagging at Osprey and being like, I don't think you should be hanging up with the Death Riders. And then Osprey goes, hey, the Death Riders has been helping me. You have been doing nothing for me. And then Osprey comes out and helps Kenny Omega win. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
This is bands.
Is he?
That's what they're telling us.
That's what they tell us. That's not what the wrestlers are telling me. When Osprey told Omega, hey, mind your business, man. Last week? Shit, I don't talk to a homie like that.
You know, your boy mind your business.
I
I got
said,
this.
I haven't talked to you like that.
Probably.
Let me know. Um, but yeah, so it's just like, the story here, the shared history here is not really there. Commentary is going to try to make you believe it because they wrestled in New Japan a while back and they were both part of the Don Callis family. But like, same route doesn't mean shared history, and you're about to get a lot of that on fucking commentary. And I'm not going for it.
They gotta sell it the best way they can.
Yeah, shit. I would have tried more than just a bunch of finger wagging. Like I probably would have had, well, there's no really, well, you can't really tell that story because Osprey's part of a tournament and you get disqualified if you interfere. And there was no reason for Omega to really interfere at any point in time because Osprey was handling niggas.
Yeah.
And I don't know what kind of what is it? Osprey comes back. First thing he wanted to do was get his hands on Moxley. He didn't ask Kenny Omega for help. He wanted to go get the what is it? Callum Newsom and his other boys and shit like that.
His boy, yeah.
I was like, when the fuck Omega was supposed to step in?
Well, the good thing is we got some weeks, so we'll see what they cook up.
Hey man, they about to cook that disgusting food from Breath of the Wild, bruh. Shit, like this shit really about to just be vibes and then a really good match.
It could be vibes a good match. I mean,
That's all AEW is.
I don't know how many tickets that's gonna sell. It'll get a 6 star from Meltzer. You know what I mean? So that counts for something.
Meltzer stars keep the lights on. You feel me?
This is, but I'm saying that facetiously. But I mean, obviously he's gonna sell tickets. But I feel like you probably could have sold more tickets with MJF versus Osprey
Mm-hmm.
if you can get people behind Osprey. And that's the other thing. You're also splitting the crowd now.
For no reason. Which
You could have had you could have the whole Wembley on Osprey's side.
and booing Kenny Omega, who like
They're not
will
gonna
probably
boo
be
Kenny.
doing nothing to get booed.
Yeah, they're not gonna
These
boo
pro,
Kenny unless
the
I mean,
promo
Kenny
segments,
could.
the promo segments between them are going to fucking stink.
Yes, it'll be awful.
And now let's you already addressed that like you don't really care about them hot potato in the title and whatnot. I do. And so we go from Darby, MJF, Omega, Osprey. nasty work. To
All the
me,
top guys.
nasty work. And if Omega retains, we once again snub Osprey a win at Wembley for no reason.
Hey, Osprey will be on fraud watch for good. He's gonna be on not even fraud watch. He's gonna be like
No, he is a
he's a
fraud.
bust. He's a bust.
He is a fraud. Like what is it? The opposite of CM Punk in Chicago, bro. You are dog shit in your hometown. Ain't that Vince
Ba-
booking to make a nigga lose in a strong town? I
yeah,
thought we was against that. I
he
thought
gonna win. He's not gonna lose. He's winning.
I thought we was alternative.
The only
Either
thing I can think
or.
of is that maybe if they have Kenny turn heel.
Quan.
I don't think heel
I
Kenny
do
doesn't really work
we
unless it's
we
with Don.
don't need heel elite again because Kenny Omega, like, just remember,
We don't.
like, yeah, just remember, like, where I was going with that train of thought is that, like, okay, let's say Kenny Omega retains, Osprey's on fraud watch, we're going to get a rematch, so we're going to get a bunch of elite versus Death Rider matches. Kill me. I
Do you want
I
do
don't
you
want to
want
see any of that.
heel elite daughter or bloodline son?
Bloodline Son, please.
You want bloodlines?
Bloodline Son, please. Bloodline Son, please. No. Heel elite dog water. Sorry, I think that I've hey man, I'm not fucking with the bloodline currently, but I can at least look back at some fun times
Remember the
with
good
the
old
Death
days?
Riders. I can't think of a good moment where I was just like, man, the elite killing this heel shit right now. Hey man, I ain't with it,
Well,
gang.
it don't gotta be the elite. It can just be Kenny.
That don't work.
Kenny start power tripping
That don't work.
or whatever.
That don't work. Cause AEW follows the New Japan route of booking. You have to be in a faction so we could book these six mans.
Would you say Kenny's in the faction right now?
Yes, he's in the elite. Have
When's
they
the
been
last time him
around?
and
They haven't.
that's what I'm saying.
A few weeks ago, Quan, on the lead
Okay,
up
and then the Bucks.
to the lead up to Forbidden Door.
You could easily have a situation where Kenny's like, I don't fuck with the Bucks no more. And it's that simple.
That's not happening, bro.
I'm just saying, if they want to go that route, they could do that. And it would. He's like, yo, he said he start
Hey,
power tripping. He think he's bigger than the program, and then that's how he loses because he's bigger than the program.
that is very
If they want
stupid,
to go that
Quan.
route,
That is very stupid, but that is not out of the realm of possibility for AEW to do something really fucking stupid.
yeah,
But I don't foresee
you
that
for either
because
of these companies.
yeah, I don't see that happening. You're going to get elite versus Death Rider matches.
Probably.
If Osprey doesn't, whatever shit, they might still go with it. Kenny Omega might be I want my rematch. Then MJF comes back and he's just like, then they probably do the triple threat again. And we probably get another Kenny Osprey match, depending on who wins that triple threat. I can't say to me, interest wise and all that stuff, I can't say the future's looking bright. It's been a very long time since the future has looked bright. But transitional champions back to back to back, three transitional champions back to back. I ain't really jocking it.
But here's the thing, though. Also, now I'm thinking about it. If Osprey wins that title, he's probably gonna hold it for a long time.
I don't think that makes up for the three back to back, but I think it would be fine if he like holds it a long time because Osprey,
Yeah,
because Osprey is supposed to be the guy. He was supposed to
yeah,
be the
that's what I'm
guy.
saying.
He was supposed to be the guy a few years ago.
He should be their Cena, ideally.
Yeah, he should have been that, but now he's not going to be the Cena because he's with the Death Rider. So he's like a Seth right now. Ooh, ironically enough.
He might be Seth.
Or ironically
uh,
enough. So that is my thoughts. I'm not it is what it is on AEW and Wembley come soon. They got a lot of work to do. They not gonna get me to invest in a story, but they got some work to do. And that's it for Dynamite. Beach break. You ready to get into NXT?
Yeah,
A lot of these NXT matches got time.
I thought the women killed it on the show.
Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna hold you though. Kendall Gray versus Nattie. It didn't really grab my attention. Um, but the other women's stuff was pretty cool.
Yo, before we get into Dave Meltzer, bro, he loves Kendall Gray. Like he was ranting and
They
raving. He was ranting and
about this
raving about
match?
that Natty match. Yeah, I said that's how you
I
know he
guess.
over here to gas Natalia matches in 2026. He said that match had a few more minutes, it would have been one of the best women's matches of the year. I said, huh? I guess.
Hey man, yeah, he love him some Kendall, boy.
He loved Kendall Gray, boy. It must be here like his niece or something. Maybe like some secret
pay,
connections we
pay,
don't know about.
payroll.
Yeah, something's going on.
Mm, maybe.
I have never seen him rant or rave about any WWE wrestler really in the last like 10 years.
Hey man,
The way he
Kendall
speaks,
Gray,
the way he speaks on Kendall,
Kendall Gray, his great white hope, bruh.
I'm telling you, bro.
So yeah. First segment, we got Callie Armstrong coming out to talk her shit about
Yeah.
jumping Kendall Gray last week. Um, few things before Lola and Kalani come out. I'm not moved by the cocky athlete shit.
It's definitely a tired trope that NXT does.
I'm so tired of it. Like when Callie Armstrong came out there and started talking her shit, like I was just like, this is Bianca, this is Cam Hendricks, this is
But
Jada Parker,
this
like this is
this is the thing though. You
they
can't
got
do that.
athlete, girl.
I mean, you can't do the I'm the cocky athlete when the whole PC is full of cocky athletes. Everybody's an athlete, nigga. That's why they're
Yeah,
there. It
yeah,
was
right.
different. It was different with a bunch of indie wrestlers
Yeah,
joining up, and then you had the athlete. But if everybody's an athlete, you're not special.
yeah.
You're
What
just
is
an
it?
athlete.
You also had Dark State cutting that promo as well last
Yeah.
week. Um, I'm just like, I guess. Like
Um.
you're bragging about blindsiding somebody, and it's just like, yeah, and I'm up next, and then you're not up next because Kalani's up next.
What this reminded me of? I think Meals kind of alluded to. I think it was Meals. I want to say it was Meals who alluded to it on a show this week. Also, congrats to them for getting to 450. Crazy.
And we next.
Um, we what number are we on?
I think it's
God
like
damn.
333.
Okay. But I feel like she's in that kind of position where Callie hasn't fully found who she is yet. It kind of reminded me like when Trick first broke off by himself, or even before Trick broke off by himself when he was doing when he tried to find his gimmick and he was doing a bunch of stuff. That's where I feel like Callie's at right now. And I think remember there was that whole conversation of like why did Kendall get called up before Callie? I think we
Hmm.
see why now.
Yeah.
They're at a different level. It's just two different
Well, like
levels. I think Callie, there's potential with Callie, and I think Kendall Gray like it might be generational. You know what I mean?
like, hey man, y'all can check the tapes. I always thought Kendall Gray was a dog. So check
From
them
day one.
tapes. Since
Yeah.
day one, check them tapes. I said she's like that. Kelly Armstrong, I don't watch Evolve. I don't care that she's the first Evolve champion or anything like that. But
That don't mean nothing.
you coming on NXT being like I'm this, I'm that, and all you did was tip over Kendall Gray in her chair. I'm not moved by that, man. When was the last time you had a real match? I'm not moved
I
by
pulled
that
up.
shit, man.
I remember I asked a couple weeks ago because we hadn't seen her in weeks, so I'm happy she's back on the show. I want to see what she can do now that she's on the show again. But as of right now, I wasn't feeling that opening segment from her
I wasn't
because
feeling
I
this
feel
open
like
segment from anybody.
yeah, I just feel like she hasn't really discovered herself yet. And then as far as Kalani coming out and Lola,
They kind of been cutting the same, specifically Kalani, been cutting the same promo for the last like 2 months.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
over it.
I feel like a broken record because I am a broken record. I say, hey man,
Yes, nigga.
you was on a good track record for a minute with decent promos, but now we just regressing into like weak shit.
But I don't even think that's her fault. I mean, she had nothing to work off of. It's been the same
My
thing.
my thing
Hey, go
is
out
that
there and talk about how you ain't, you haven't,
you haven't
you're
gotten a
not
title
getting your
shot in a
chance.
while.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
my thing is that like you earned yourself a title shot. You could have just came out there and said, "You're saying you're up next, but you're not because you're not. I am. You're not going to be Russell Kendall Gray for the title because I will be having that title." Cut simple and dry. Lola came out there and just said, "I want my rematch." That's all she said. And Kalani came out there. It was just like, "I haven't received a title opportunity." Blah blah blah. But like, you literally earned one last week. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, why are we forgetting that? Why are you forgetting that you earned your title shot last week when your whole gimmick for the past 2 months has been, "I have not been getting an opportunity." And then Kelly Armstrong lays them both out, and I was just like, I was largely not impressed by any of that. Also, they kind of what is it? I was gonna keep it to myself on the episode until I heard the A show. I did think it was a bad fit. But bodysuit with the sneakers, I was like, that shit kind of whack. Not feeling it. Not feeling
It's gonna take some time to find. That's how she hasn't found herself yet. Everything just kind of.
it. And then what is it? And then she had like the 4K chain. Okay. She might have a little corny tagline, be like, "I caught your ass in 4K" or some shit like that. You know, whatever the kids be on. I'm 30 now, so I can say that. um, a match that got a lot of time, and I was very impressed with all the teams in here except Birthright. Um, Sean Legacy and DVD, they defeat Birthright, OTM, and Dark State. I would say I was largely impressed by OTM this whole shit. I saw Baby War Raiders in there, and I was like, I'm with it. Can't wait to see y'all grow up.
Wow, baby War Raiders. Okay,
You see him in there? The way that there was manhandling Birthright?
I think very highly of the War Raiders. I think they're really
Oh, okay.
underrated.
I mean, what is it? When Bronco did the knee into the scream, you see baby Eric in there?
Yeah,
Come on, man. They were doing all the War Raiders shit. How are there not baby War Raiders when they literally just doing their moves? Um, but that was cool that I was largely impressed by those two. Um Stacks took a very nasty fall. Um I was surprised. I think he got up for the rest of the match. But yeah,
I don't remember.
he took a really nasty tumble on the top rope with Ducks. Yeah, it looked really bad. Like when you if you watch it back, and you watch the fall, you can see the ref rush over to be like, "You good?"
Oh, that bad. Yeah,
um
I really like DVD a lot. I'm really I fuck with him.
I'm kind of iffy on it, because I'm not really moved by big ass high flyer.
You know,
I
we kind of
definitely
you know who he reminds me of? Giovanni Vinci.
low key, but
I was just gonna,
he's a lot bigger than him. That's why I'm just like, I think Sean Legacy
but
should be
remember
the
Vinci used to be big, and he
uh
would do him like high fly. Well, you remember when he first came?
mhm.
When
Yeah,
he
when he
first he
first
was a
came
big
in.
dude.
He did cut that shit out when he was Imperium, but to me Imperium
No, not when he
he
would doing
lit.
it. He would doing it when he was in Imperium.
Was he?
When he was still Fabian
Fabian
Eichner.
Eichner. Yeah, yeah.
When he first came in for the one of them tournaments he was doing, was it the Cruiserweight Classic? He
No,
was
I don't
definitely one
think
of the
so.
bigger cruiserweights when he came in.
Was he in the cruiserweight? Sorry,
Yeah, he
I
was
don't remember that far.
Eichner was in the company for a long time.
I just think that like to me, visually, I'm like Sean Legacy, he's like, he's also big, but he's a lot, kind of cut than Dux. I definitely think he should be the high flyer and Dux should be the power guy, but I mean, it is what it is. I definitely think that they're a good team, but like when he doing moonsaults and shit, I'm just like, why the fuck you doing a moonsault, nigga? Um and then he do
Because that
no
nigga
powerhouse
DVD,
shit.
nigga.
I'm just like, no, you doing, nigga. But it is what it is. I thought it was a really good match.
You be trying to put wrestlers in a box. I don't like that.
Absolutely.
You try to make Tony D'Angelo be the brawler guy when he's an amateur wrestler.
Shit. if the character warrants it,
But why? But just
you
because you a thug, just because you
mobster.
a
Just
mobster,
because
don't mean
just because you're a thug, you fight like a thug. Absolutely.
just because you're a mobster doesn't mean you can be a mobster who also had an amateur background.
You could be a monster and not fight like a thug. Come on, whatever, nigga.
I'm saying, bro, you
Yes, I'm
can
putting wrestlers in a box because this
these
fucking
characters.
these characters are all archetypes. So yes, I'm putting the characters in their appropriate archetypes, and I will
But
be pointing
even
it out when they're not in their appropriate archetypes.
but even in kayfabe, if your best fighting style is the one you were really good
No.
at, why wouldn't you use that style?
Whoa,
It's not
whoa,
like he
whoa.
wasn't a mob boss who also like it was in his character that he also went to college for amateur wrestling. Like that was in his in character in kayfabe that was known. So therefore, people already knew he could be. You know what I mean? He was just mobbing and in college.
Hey man, just throw a punch in a couple of
He like
stone cold stomps, my nigga. That's
he
it.
Stringer Bell. He Stringer Bell.
Sugarville ain't graduating no college, nigga. You was taking the same class as I was.
He was in the class. He was in class though. You know what I mean?
That died before you could graduate.
That's like yeah, that's crazy. He didn't get to finish up his class.
Hey man, that drug shit got too real, bro.
Didn't get to the finals.
Fed's too hot, bro. You can't focus on finals and McNulty down breathing down your neck. You feel me?
I don't. McNulty was so hot. He was like, damn, right?
He really
If
got
you
away.
if you really think about it,
McNulty's the worst cop
that
ever.
that no, he spent 2.5 seasons obsessed with this man.
Never got him.
Did all this stuff, arguing with the big bosses. I don't know why we're getting into a wire conversation, but I'm just thinking about it. Arguing with the bosses, causing so much drama in the workplace, all kinds of shit, alcoholism,
Hey man, that's what The
all kinds of
Wire's
shit.
about. The flaws in the criminal justice system.
Just for him to not even get the payoff for all that work he put in.
He did all the right work. Didn't work out in season one. He did it dirty. Got his guy, and then this guy got away. There's no winning.
You need to get away.
They said they said
Leave
illegal
that.
wiretap. Yeah, man, you a free man.
You good dog.
But I did like this match. The match got a lot of time and it was really good. I also liked Kiona Carver versus Tank Pleasure, even though it didn't get much time, but I thought it was cool though.
It didn't need a lot of time. I don't think that needs a lot of time. A match between Keanu Carver. I feel like Keanu Carver shouldn't be having long matches anyway.
Yeah.
He should be beating niggas' asses.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I do like the point that commentary like pointed out that Tank Ledger hadn't worked a singles match in so long because it gives him a reason to lose. Like he shouldn't be beating this guy because he's not a singles wrestler. He's a tag team guy.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So, and then the fatal four way with the women for number one contender for Zarya and Big Layla Diggs wins it. She said, what is it? She told Nattie and her clan, yeah, I don't need y'all. I got this. I heard that on the show and I was like, damn, she gonna lose. And then she gonna go back to the white girls and be like, you see, you need us. And then she won without them. I can't wait till her and Jada team up and beat the white girls.
I really like that little that backhand spring Pele she does.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Hard,
I'm fucking with that.
hardest Pele in the game, bro.
Hardest Pele in the game. Shit, she might have the hardest moves all the game too.
You feel me?
If we go keep it a stack,
That shit.
she got some disses on that.
That shit effortless to her.
We come a long way from Lita.
Okay. I spilled something, so I'm closer to the mic now. I mean, hey man, her moonsault was never like that, but you know.
But she was the first one. She was the only girl doing it at the time, at least in WWE. I'm sure they were
Yeah.
doing all kinds of shit in Japan, front flips and back flips and shit. But
Yeah. Shit. Io was doing the fucking moonsault with the stomp, man.
wow. Also, look at Layla Diggs' Instagram.
All right.
You know,
Speechless.
I mean, what sport? She must have like ran like set tracker, played softball. Her
She might have
legs are
been a
insane.
gymnast.
She was the gymnast. I'm looking at it, but she definitely did because her legs are insane. Not even on no freaky, no
No,
horny,
no
but she's just
hornball.
like no horn, but her legs are like the definition of her legs. She definitely yeah, probably gymnastics. It looked like she did the floor.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Um, I can't say my thoughts because my first thought was very inappropriate, but yeah, Layla Diggs is cool. I like her.
Yeah, very
Um,
athletic,
but
freak
yeah,
athlete. That's why I don't
I
care about Callie Armstrong. What the fuck? Lady Diggs, we're here.
you feel me? I'm like,
You can't
what is it?
be.
Kelly Armstrong popping her shit, but all she did was tip over Kendall in her damn chair, and then we got goaded moonsaults and winning matches. Come on, man, you gotta
Yeah,
really prove yourself, bro. You tipped over Kendall Gray in her chair, and you talking big shit. Talking about I'm skipping the line with no wins. Come on now, talking crazy, bro. Shiloh Hill and Nico Van defeats Shiloh Hill, and then Sean Spears is now getting his redemption on the culling. I'm sorry. I think there's a lot of upside to Shiloh Hill, but them really harping on the teeth shit or the tooth shit, fucking stop it, bro. There's so much interesting shit going on with his character, and then you fucking doing that. Um, Kelly Armstrong, what is it? Her last match was on the 13th of July, bro. You gonna need to win something. Shit, crazy, bro. Um, and then she was on main event, but I'm just like, you gotta really win something. Who the fuck is Skylar Ray, bitch? Your thoughts on Nico Shiloh?
I don't remember it. I'm gonna be
Okay,
real with you.
it's like the purpose of the match was so Tristan Angels can continue to or steal Shiloh's tooth, and for Sean Spear, like it's a very transitional like segment or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
to
but
get
yeah,
two feuds on TV. I get it.
yeah, which is whatever. And Kendall Gray versus Nattie. Not gonna hold you. Match didn't really keep my attention. I'm sure it's fine. There's a lot of holds and a lot of wrestling, but I personally can't say I was too interested in this match. Like
I was not.
I was watching it and then my eyes glazed. I watched back and then my eyes glazed, and then like I feel no need to like try to watch this match back. Not really interested.
Yeah, I'm sure. One of the matches where there's no doubt in my mind Natty was gonna win. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, I don't know, Kendall was gonna lose. I guess. Like, it never crossed my mind that could possibly happen. It didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean, the match it was what it was. It was a successful defense under Kendall Gray's belt, so she can say she did that. She successfully defended the championship. And then to end the show off, we got Natty and Jada. They continue what they got going on, and then Kendall Gray is surrounded around the ring by her three challengers. So I don't know if they're gonna do a triple threat number one contenders match. They're gonna do a fatal four way. I say the four way because I feel like they've done a lot of those like number one contenders matches. Let's just do a four way, get all these girls out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like Kendall's beating all of them one on one already, right? She's beaten Kalani, she's beaten Lola. She hasn't beaten Callie yet, but I don't think Callie and Kendall would be the best matchup to do right now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, Callie's green, Kendall, even though she's like, a prodigy damn near, I don't think she's built to what's the word I'm looking for? She's built to carry a match. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Um, yeah. She'll get there soon. Like her wrestling ability is like, obviously it's there, but like, yeah, like to carry a match or be like the ring general. I think that's
Yeah,
the word you
probably,
were looking for.
yeah, that's what I'm looking
Um,
for.
she
She just
alright.
that come with experience that she just doesn't have yet.
Mm-hmm. She'll eventually get there, but
She had the technical aspect of wrestling down. There's still so much more psychology she has to learn, and the only way you can learn that is by working with people like a Natty or working with some vets.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way it can work. Remember I used to say the same thing about Trick Williams. I'm like, he only ever gonna get better when he starts working with vets who know what they're doing. So that's why I was so happy when the first feud he gets was with Sammy, of all people, because Sammy, he knows how to, get a crowd going.
Mm-hmm. Um, sorry. And then after the match, Jada comes out and she puts hands on Nattie and to what is it? Petrovich and Alliance comes out with a really funny walk and they beat them both. She beat on them both.
I love the Heat Alive, man. She's funny. I think she's really funny. She's really funny.
Hmm.
I like that she leaned into the comedy
Yeah.
because you gotta.
I mean, you gotta make the people laugh and
She
enjoy.
knows she's silly. This is all very, very nonsensical, the things she does. I saw a
Yeah.
clip of her singing her own entrance music on the way out for her last Evolve match.
Hmm.
She sounded terrible.
But that's it for NXT. Yeah, let's just get us out of here. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can also follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at A Show Quan. And you can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok is in the show notes. And um, I think like I'm gonna be on vacation soon.
I hope at
Yes.
the days you told me. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So I won't be around, but you know, we move.
We move.
All right. See you guys next week, maybe.